for reason and rationality, Jai Insan. It is both a privilege and an honor to welcome you all to the 12th World Atheist Conference on January 4th and 5th, being organized here at the world's first known atheist center in Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh. We gather here today with a shared commitment to promoting positive atheism, critical thinking, and secular action that are not only vital to our own growth but to the progress of the society as a whole, and hence we have kept this as our conference theme. I once again declare our theme of the conference: positive atheism, critical thinking, and secular action. The Atheist Center was founded in 1940 by the visionary and tireless atheist social reformer and advocates positive atheism as a way of life, Gora and his wife Saraswati Gora. Since then, it has been at the forefront of the fight for secularism, scientific temper, human dignity, and human rights in India and globally. Gora and Saraswati Gora. Dedication to creating society based on reason, compassion, and equality paved the way for the Atheist Center's continued work over the decades. The Center has played a very pivotal role in promoting the values of atheism, humanism, and scientific inquiry, becoming a beacon of hope and vision for individuals across the India and beyond. The work started by Gora and Saraswati Gora, continued by their successors. Now, as you see in the third generation, fourth generation children, what they spoke. The 5 generations of Gora family and members of Atheist Center have evolved into a movement that touches not only lives of millions in India, but also resonates globally. We are proud to say that our organization is recognized as one of the leading voices in the global secular and humanist community. Over the years, the Atheist Center has successfully organized 11 World Atheist Conferences, each one serving as a platform for like-minded individuals, thinkers, and activists to come together to share knowledge, exchange ideas, and strengthen our collective voice. These conferences have provided an important space for dialogue, learning, and advocacy on issues ranging from freedom of expression to scientific literacy. As we gather here for the 12th World Atheist Conference, we do so with sense of pride in the work we have accomplished so far, and an even stronger resolve to push forward in promoting the ideals of positive atheism, critical thinking, and secular action. The significance of this gathering is not just limited to those of us present here today. The messages of solidarity and support from atheist, secular, and humanist organizations across the globe reinforce the importance of our collective mission. Atheist Center work would not be possible without the solidarity of our partners and allies across the world. The Atheist Center has maintained strong relationship with numerous humanist and atheist organizations such as the International Humanist and Ethical Union, Humanist International, and secular movements across Europe, Africa, and America. These partnerships are a testament to our shared commitment to creating a society based on reason, human rights, and secular government. In addition to our global ties, the Atheist Center has actively engaged with the governments, civil society organizations, and the media in India. Just now seen our Member of Parliament, Member of Legislative Assembly, party spoke. Every person, everywhere to government side, from the civil society also, they give strong support to Atheist Center activities. We have worked to ensure that secularism remains a cornerstone of Indian democracy and have advocated for policies that promote freedom of thought and separation of religion from politics and scientific education. The center has also built strong relationships with the media, ensuring that the voices of reason, secularism, and heard in public discourse. Our secular social work through Adhyanta Mandal, Samskar, and Vasai Mahila Mandi make significant contribution by advocating for the welfare of the marginalized communities, child, differently abled, and elderly, and those living in the homes of work. Women's empowerment and social justice in both urban and rural India. The humanitarian work and humanism in action of the three organizations is too well known. Just have seen what Vasai Mahila doing. Just now that Vasai Mahila Mandi exhibition also, the photo exhibition is inaugurated today. The Gora Science Center, Gora Techno Hub, you have to see, just tomorrow morning I will visit you there, and Vasai Medical Exhibition in Vasai Nursing Home have been instrumental in sowing seeds of reason, scientific temper, and spirit of inquiry in young and old. The Gora and Saraswati Gora International Atheist Research Center is aimed to promote in-depth practical research, atheism, rationalism, humanism, scientific temper, to name a few. Apart from this, there is now we are running 20 YouTube channels, Samaran channels. In that 20 YouTube channels, there are 5 channels on positive atheism. One is in Hindi positive channel, one is English positive channel, one is Telugu positive channel. Apart from Atheist Bulletin, Atheist Center. Now going on, this is in Atheist Center, live telecast through Facebook. And every day, thousands of people viewing the YouTube channels. We started the Samaran channels only 6 years back, but we have achieved more than 21 crores views and viewing more than 152 countries. 152 countries. That is the strength of the atheism, humanism. Apart from, we are doing Swecha Gora Eye Bank. For both eyes blind, corneal blind people, we selected, we given sight for more than 900 blind people, both eyes blind people got sight through Swecha Gora Eye Bank. 900 people, more than 900 people. Swecha Gora Eye Bank, on behalf of Atheist Center, we are running here, Eye Bank. Those are corneal blind, free of cost. we done, I like that medical social work, we're doing a lot apart from eradication, superstitions, Banamati, witchcraft, sorcery, like that, so many things going on behalf of the center. Name it, this, that, what, everything we're doing here on behalf of the center. At this juncture, we are recognize the significant efforts and selfless contribution of those members of Atheist Center. We are no more Gora, Saraswati Gora, Ravur Arjun Rao, Chunnupati Sashkar Rao, Chunnupati Vidya, Lavanam, Hemalata, Maitri, Dr. Vijayam, Sumati, Veeraya, now Gora, who not only contributed towards strengthening atheist and humanist work, but also inspired many generations through their thought and action. We are working more than 500 villages, comprehensive village development programs, through Adhyamta Bandal, through Samskar, criminal rehabilitation program, Jogini, that when the bad custom is there, that also be eradicated, complete. On behalf of Atheist Center with them. On behalf of Atheist Center, they are mainly four wings are, one is Samskar, that is criminal rehabilitation, and other social evils eradication. Second one, Adhyamta Mandal, mostly comprehensive village development programs and education. Third is Vasavayana Mandi, women and child development programs, and we are running one orphanage children. Those are HIV affected, infected children. No mother, no father. We are the only fathers and mothers to them. And giving education, making them empowered in their life. More than 100 children are doing regularly. And also one old age home. Nobody. Not only that, on behalf of Vasak Mela Mandali, we are giving, those are the social problems. They are facing so many social problems, totally rejected by the government, because of society. We are empowering the lower ladies, giving training, skills development training, and making them to stand their own with courage. That is Atheist Center's activities. This year, 2025, marks the 85th year of Atheist Center. The 12th World Atheist Conference bring together over 500 delegates from across India, and our discussions will be informed by perspectives from around the globe. The significance of our gathering cannot be overstated. It is a celebration of the progress we have made, a recognition of the challenges that remain, and an opportunity to chart the way forward. It is a reminder that in the face of religious fundamentalism, superstitions, and political exploitation of faith, we must remain steadfast in our commitment to reason, rationality, and secular reform. Conference structure and sessions, if you just nutshell inform you. As we embark on this 2-day journey of the exploration and learning, I am excited to share that today's program will feature plenary sessions where distinguished speakers will share their insights on topics central to our movement. These sessions will be complemented by parallel group discussions, parallel sections, which will provide an excellent opportunity for all to us to exchange ideas, share experiences, and learn from one another. In the evening, we will have the privilege of attending a demonstration lecture by none other than Dr. Narendra Nayak, a leading figure in the fight against superstitions and quackery. Dr. Narendra Nayak's work in exposing the myths and superstitions that still holds sway over millions of lives is a vital part of our collective mission. His lecture will provide not just knowledge but inspiration to continue this essential work. On second day, tomorrow, we will shift our focus on the youth conference, which will be centered around the theme of role of youth in promoting democratic values and scientific temper. More than 300 students are participating tomorrow's. They enrolled their names. The Youth Summit. More than 300 students are participating tomorrow morning. Dr. Jayaprakash Narayan, founder Foundation for Democratic Reforms and founder and President Lok Satta will be the chief guest for tomorrow's morning the youth session. The role of youth is critical in shaping the future of any movement, and the discussions that emerge here will help us understand how the next generation can build upon a legacy of reason and secularism. Following this, we'll have more parallel sessions to continue the exchange of ideas, culminating in the valedictory function, which other reflections on the insights gained during the conference and a call to action as we have the gathering. As we open the 12th World Atheist Conference today, we are reminded that this is not just an academic event, but a living, breathing testament to the power of reason and secularism in a world that often seems threatened by the superstitions, irrationality, and religious dizziness. We stand at a critical juncture in history where the ideals we had dear are more important than ever before. Let us recognize that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. We are part of a global movement that seeks to build a future where human dignity, equality, and reason take a precedence over blind belief, intolerance, and divisionism. The work we do here will echo across India and the world, sending a message that the forces of reason, scientific temper, and secular reform will not be silenced. I would like to share that Dr. K. Veeramani, President of DK, is unable to make it to this conference, and Mr. Kumareshan, Treasurer, DK, is our chief guest today. We are also happy to share that Mr. Devaraj Maharaj, a well-known atheist, humanist, as well as a Kendra Science Academy winner, is present with us. We will be our chief guest for tomorrow's valedictory function on second day. I extend my warmest gratitude to all of you for being here. Let us make the most of our time together, learn from each other, and strengthen our resolve to build a world where reason, science, and secularism triumph. Jai Hind.